By now, everyone knows the problem, and everyone has been affected by it, in one way or another, whether they're aware of it or not. Whatever it is that's finally made the difference, the price of gas, relying on foreign oil, war, pollution, natural and unnatural disasters, maybe it's just the recognition that it's time to evolve. Whether it's through wind power, or sun power, or innovative combinations of power, you could say people are finally reclaiming their power. However you look at it, the revolution, or the evolution, has arrived. What if you were a company that's been working toward this moment for over 25 years? And what if you had a set of technologies and strategies that really only needed people to be ready to step out of the dark ages before sustainable energy and into the light of today? You'd be pretty excited too. But Techtane also understands that to meet the challenges of today, you have to look at the past as well as the future, and the earth as well as the sky. And above all, you have to look at nature's clearest source of energy: water. Ordinary water. Because when you combine the molecules of so-called ordinary water with ordinary ethanol, you get the very extraordinary alcohol. And that's what seems to be getting people quite excited and very busy. Montreal, Quebec is the heart of Techtane's operation. We went there to talk to the chemists, the mechanical engineers, designers, the real hands-on energy handlers, as well as experienced farmers, high-performance vehicle mechanics, agronomists, dairy and animal feed producers, and many ancillary industry partners, all participating in testing and refining the technologies and cooperative systems Techtane has designed. From partnerships with the pulp and paper industry to testing variations of the amazing sweet sorghum seeds that yield up to 2.5 times more alcohol than corn. A dozen related fields are all working with Techtane through a virtual village, combining old and new, local and global, bridging the gap between what's already working and what might be one collaboration away. And we talked to the financial experts who are betting that Techtane's unique combination of technologies and partnerships will become the tip of the spear of the new ethanol movement. We spoke to Nino DeSantis, the president of Techtane, to get a sense of the history of Aquahol's development and its status today.
We are classified by the United States Department of Agriculture as Aquahol. The United States Department of Agriculture back in 1980, quote, says that Aquahol is 800% more efficient than gasohol. Anybody can do gasohol. Almost all the countries have blended 10% alcohol with gasoline. Aquahol is the injection of alcohol and water, so therefore was classified as Aquahol.
Techtane's Aquahol is really a hybrid of two technologies, both remarkable in their own right. But before we explore Techtane's success growing sweet sorghum as a super crop for making ethanol, let's check out technology number 1, the key to the puzzle, which has a long and pretty incredible history: the deceptively simple water injector.
This is where it all started, actually. Back during World War II, the planes wanted more horsepower, so TRW and Rolls-Royce came out with a water injection system. When you put water in an engine, it expands 2,000 times, so you get a boost of power. So these fighter...
Norman Wag was TRW's original inventor of the injector. which helped the fighter planes reach higher altitudes over enemy planes and gave them a critical fighting advantage. WAG later adapted the jet fuel system for race cars, and then ultimately passed on his technology and trade secrets to Tectane, where together they began refining the system for regular cars.
Now you're looking at the famous water injection system. And what this really does is injects directly into the combustion of the engine, into the furnace of the engine. And the way that the water is being effective is that at 1600 degrees Fahrenheit in the combustion of the engine, water is turned into hydrogen and oxygen.
We had a team of mechanics install an injector on an ordinary old car to see what it could do. But first we went to OTI emissions laboratories to help explain and confirm the basics of the science involved.
The great advantage of adding water is that the water contains 89% oxygen and 11% hydrogen. So at about 1600 degrees Fahrenheit, plus the pressure in the motor, the water splits into oxygen and hydrogen, and then it recombines itself to produce water and more energy, clean energy. That is the big advantage.
Okay, I hope you got that. Now here's just a few of the advantages the water injector can achieve because of all that. I talked to a variety of mechanics about the difficulty of adding a system like this to cars that already have very smart computers in them, and they assured me it was easier than it used to be. It was just a matter of having the code. Ain't that always the truth? Anyway, the mechanics put one on a car for us, and the installation went pretty fast.
Okay, so Fernand and the team have put it on, and now we're going to see whether she flies. Okay, beautiful. Turn it on. That's good. Fantastic. I'm starting to see the water flowing there already.
Oh, it's flowing.
Well, it didn't blow up. That's a good sign. Water is flowing. That's a great sign. Now we're going to see if it actually drives.
Of all the claims of being able to drive on gas or ethanol, saving money, saving the environment, the first one I wanted to test was the super low octane claim. Tectane says you can drive any car with their system using even raw, what they call straight cut, dirt cheap, 75 octane gasoline, and your car will purr like a baby. The injector will actually boost the octane past anything you could get at the gas station right now. So we went back to OTI to get some of that cheap raw stuff and try it out.
To verify that this is what?
75.0 octane, the blend that was made and tested on the octane machine.
Okay.
In a normal car, this gas would make your car knock and jerk.
Nice, cheap, raw gasoline working as if it was high octane. What do you think? Enjoying the drive?
I will enjoy the drive, yes. I'm listening to see if I could hear something.
I don't hear anything.
Nope, not a knock at all.
Zero knockage. Next time we do it in a Rolls.
I don't know if you found that as fun as I did, but it fairly instantly proved the first money-saving option.